Well, welcome back, you bunch of weirdos, to the Manchester United career mode wrap-up episode. Yes, this is the episode where we take a look back on Season 1 of this career mode. It has just been full of amazing moments of highs and lows, of heartbreak, and of I was about to say ejaculation. Okay, no, please no ejaculating in this episode, guys, but we're going to take a look back, see who scored the most goals, who's the MVP of the team, who's the best young player of the team, and then go ahead and take a look, give a little bit of a preview of what is in store for Season 2. But before all that, let's kick it off with a bang, guys. Let's get it off with a banger. Let's do the top 3 goals of the season, starting off at number 3. Now Wayne Rooney linking up, hitting up with Lionel Messi. Who does he do? Passes out to Schweinsteiger, links it across back to Wayne Rooney. He's getting it across to Memphis Depay. Great team football. Lionel Messi plays Rooney through, and he is in. Oh my God, that is the beautiful football that Pep Guardiola would bring to Manchester United. Look at how many players had a little touch. Beautiful, scintillating, one-touch tiki-taka football right there. I think about 5 different players played it through. An absolute torn apart. That is the football. It is starting to come together, guys. Number 2. We add on to the pressure right here. We're going to go ahead, bring it up right here. Under Herrera, getting up to Anthony Martial! And a near mirror goal from the last episode when he hit it from pretty much the exact parallel spot on the field. And the Old Trafford faithful are going absolutely bananas. The scenes, man. Oh my God, and this might even be prettier. Oh, top bins, Rudy, you had no chance outside the boot. Who knew that the best long shot taker on our team would be young 20-year-old Anthony Martial? Number 1. Now Keon Sisto cutting through one, taking the shot. It falls to Leroy Sané. Can he get onto it? He cannot, but it falls. Oh my God! What a volley! What an absolute screamer beaver from the big bad Bowser. What a thundercut. What an absolute thunder. Oh, arriving into the box, Paul Scholes' laser beam, frozen rope, all the superlatives. I am pure emotion and erotic fan fiction for Mr. Big Bad Bowser. What a hit, son. Oh, absolutely. We might have a goal of the season contender. Easily the best goal that I've scored this season. There you guys go. The top 3 goals of the season. Big Bad Bowser coming in at number 1 with that just magnificent volley right there. But we're going to go ahead and move on right here. Let's go ahead and take a look back on our season. Manchester United capturing their 21st title in the Barclays Premier League with 101 points. We were absolutely scintillating. We were absolutely dominating. We just held down our opponents and let them have it. We were like, you take that and you like it. Yeah. And there we go. As you can see, amazing goal differentials, amazing stats. Might have to bump it up in a little bit of difficulty next season, as a lot of you guys are saying. Let's go ahead and take a look at the players' stats. The top scorer in the Barclays Premier League this year was Lionel Messi with 21, but you're going to see a whole litter of Manchester United players. Coming in 5th place was Anthony Martial at 12. Not a bad opening season, as well as Lukaku, who came in midway, scored the majority of those goals for Everton, but he got 11 bagging him for us. Rooney came in with a respectable 9 right there, and let's see if we got anyone else in there. No, not too bad. Let's go ahead, switch it up with assists. The top 2 people in the league, actually 3 of the top 4 are from Manchester United. At number 1, Ander Herrera was absolutely delightful this season. He was just a cake, and I wanted to eat him up because he was so tasty. Oh my goodness. 11 assists, absolutely dominating his next man right there by 3. Memphis Depay, he had an okay season. I felt like, he wasn't really banging in the goals, but as you can see right here, he was 2nd in the league and 2nd in our team in assists, so he was doing things, more of a support role out on that wing. And of course, coming in at number 4 is Wayne Rooney, who's playing in a more CM cam position this year, and he absolutely just took to it like a duck to water. He is going to be in this club for as long as I can possibly keep him, as long as he can play in that CM position. He's going to be going right there. As you can see right here, do we get anyone else on this list? Oh, Anthony Martial coming in with 5 right there. Not all that bad. We're going to go clean sheets. And of course, it was number 1. We were absolutely dominant in defense. Not all that great at times, it seemed. A lot of you guys are like, hey, you got to buy better center backs. You got to buy world-class center backs. And I don't know if that's the case. If you're looking at this stats right here, we got the most clean sheets by 6 games. It's not even close. I think maybe an upgrade in depth, I think, would be better, but I think for now, I love that pairing of Chris Smalling and John Stone. So I don't know. We will look for, we're trying to build a dream team here, so we will be bringing in better players on the center backs position, but I don't know if that's our top priority right away. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Champions League Cup. As you can see right here, Ronaldo, Messi, and Walcott and Neymar all tying with 6 goals apiece. They're going to go ahead and need to split that boot in a whole bunch. As you can see right here, Sisto actually getting 4 in the Champions League. I didn't even know. A lot of work done by our right back right there, and no one else from Manchester United. Very, very sneaky Sisto sneaking into the top scorers positions. Assist Wayne Rooney up with 4. He goes ahead and shares that with Altintop, Lam, and Mueller. But you can see Bashi Swiney also getting in, as well as Dele Alli and Leroy Sané getting in 3 apiece right there. If we go ahead and click down, no one else right there. Clean sheets. Oh, unfortunately, Keylor Navas getting 7 with David De Gea coming in second with 6. Not all too bad. And those were the player stats for this season. A very, very strong showing from our Manchester United boys. The Red Devils look great this season. And for the young player of the season, I was tempted by Rashadley Big Bad Bowsior. He had some amazing long shots, and he just played absolutely gangbusters in that midfield. But I think you're going to be hard-pressed to find anyone who's going to argue against who I pick at that young player position right here, and that was Anthony Martial. As you can see, grown by +4, he was absolutely scintillating. He was banging in goals. It was even more mind-boggling. He only had 62 long shots, and he put in some of the prettiest long shots of the whole entire season right here, bagging himself 16 goals in all competitions with 6 assists, and he was just absolutely, he played beyond his rating, he played beyond his years, and it's scary. It is absolutely terrifying to other teams to know that this player is 80 rated overall and is only 20 years of age. He could very well be, I don't want to put this lightly, but he could very well be the next Thierry Henry. He is that good. He is that scarily good, and he is already blossoming at this young age. The world is at his feet. This is going to be the cornerstone in which we build our teams for years and years and years around this bright young talent, and I cannot wait for Season 2 to see him unleash upon the league and unleash upon the Champions League and go ahead and find redemption for us. Anthony Martial is the young player of the season. And the MVP of the season is, come on, Leo, the Lion, Lionel Messi. The best player in the world, was absolutely scintillating for us. I was a little bit skeptical at first, we paid a lot of money for him, and I wasn't really finding my groove. But when I did find out really how to utilize him, magnificent. Just, the best player that I've used in FIFA. I think it's very easy to say he was absolutely dominant, scoring 27 goals in all competitions with 5 assists, and he was, just look at these clips, guys, look at these clips, just absolute domination in all facets of his life. His form was pretty much good at about like a quarter through the season, and then he was just off like gangbusters, scoring only 1 hat-trick. He was dabbing on fools. He was worth every penny. We sold him for 80. We got him for 80 mil, and Juan Mata. And oh man, he is going nowhere, lads. The right winger is going to be staying at Old Trafford. He's going to be helping us win trophies, and he's going to help us find redemption in the Champions League. You know Messi is in. You know Messi is mad, and he's going to be gunning for that Champions League trophy next season. Come on, lads, let's do it. MVP of Season 1 of the Manchester United career mode, of course, goes to the one and only Lionel Messi. And while we're here, let's go ahead and do a squad report before I get into my plans for Season 2. Let's go through it right quick. David De Gea was absolutely scintillating. As you can see right here, 26 clean sheets in all games and getting that single assist. I remember that play. That was super ridiculous. As you can see, he is 25 years old. He is homesick though, and it is in doubt on whether he will stay at the squad. we will see in season 2 if he does stick around or if he does get his almost seeming inevitable move to Real Madrid. Chris Smalling, absolutely dominant. My rock, you are my rock. Chris Smalling, he was absolutely scintillating, dominating, percolating in the backside, not really going up too much in the ratings right here. As you can see, his short passing going up, stand tackle going up by 4, marking going up by 4, and slide tackle going up by 4. If you're only going to improve in 4 stats as a center back, those, you could do worse than those 4. As you can see right here, helping provide on 18 clean sheets, actually getting 1 goal in the season. He was doing righty fine. He is going nowhere. No matter which manager comes in, Chris Smalling is absolutely going nowhere. John Stones, unfortunately, as you can see right here, he's getting those negative stats in the physical attributes because he did suffer a major injury early on. I believe he broke his ankle and was out for 3 months. Even with that, even despite all that, 22 years old, very, very young, the future, maybe even captain of the England squad right here, has grown by 4 in the season despite being out for 3 months, and that is absolutely a mad thing right there. Going up in +6 in the marking, slide tackle, stand tackle, and short passing up to 81. Absolutely ridiculous. Didn't get as many games as I'd like because of the injury, but got 1 goal and 12 clean sheets. Not all that bad. Jeremiah Jesse, we're going to go over really quick. Kind of in here because we needed more depth in the center back position. He's done alright, gone up by +3. Not all too bad. We're going to keep it going on. Tyler Blackett, not all too bad. Marcus Rojo hasn't really grown all this season and might be a player that we might move on in the next season. I mean, he's solid, he's good, but at age 26, I think he's pretty much as good as he's going to get. He's a well-balanced center back, and we can use him kind of as a trading tool to get maybe, you know, a Varane or another good Marquinhos, another good young center back that we can develop that has higher potential. I might be tempted. Martin Caceres was a good stopgap because he was basically filling in at the right back position and center backs at times, but he is 29 years old. We might look to move him on next season as well. Cash, and he did come in on pretty much a discounted because he had an expiring contract. Bosco Jackson, not all that bad. Luke Shaw has been great. I know I've been starting him piecemeal at the right back position, but he's been very, very solid, I must say. Luke Shaw is going to be our fullback of the future. Have no doubt, have no fear. He's going to be here for a very long time. As you can see right here, going up only by +1, but Luke Shaw, notoriously a slow grower in career mode, so I'm not all too worried. Contributed to 13 clean sheets, got himself a goal and 3 assists. Not all too bad, and is only once again 20 years old. He is going to be one of those young rocks that we're going to be developing along Anthony Martial as we move along. Daily Blind, solid player, going up by +2 at 26. Got a couple of goals right here. Only 1 assist though. Contributed to 11 clean sheets. He was played mostly not in a center back position, but mostly in his CDM position, but was kind of second choice to Bastian Schweinsteiger and Morgan Schneiderlin, but he offers a lot of versatility. So for me, I didn't mind having him on the team because he could play center back, left back, and CDM and CM positions. So a little bit up in the air whether we will keep him next season. Doesn't really bring all too much, and that 59 sprint speed is a little bit of a bummer, but for now, he did well. Morgan Schneiderlin, he had a decent season. Unfortunately, as you can see right here, did not grow by any amount, but 82 CDM already, very, very good. We're going to move it on. He contributed to 9 clean sheets, got himself 4 assists and 2 goals. Not all too bad, but not all that great either. And once again, another slow player in here. I love the stamina, but that sprint speed, I'd like a little bit more pace in our midfield, especially from the CDM position, to kind of cut down those more pacier, center mids and center attacking mids. But all in all, a decent season for Morgan Schneiderlin. Pion Sisto was a revelation at times. At times, even on a pitch filled with the likes of Anthony Martial, Romelu Lukaku, Lionel Messi, Juan Rooney, Pion Sisto, when I used him when he was on the ball, felt the best out of anyone, and that is high praise to be spoken about in that bunch. Growing by +2 kind of put him as a cheap, I mean, you look at his value, he's only 4.5, but easily could have been the best, value purchase for us of the season. Pion Sisto, as you can see right here, getting 9 goals, mostly playing from a right back position and contributing to 9 clean sheets. So he's going to be more of an attacking guy and a guy who's going to offer us a lot of depth and versatility as he can play multiple positions. A great first season from Pion Sisto, and only 21 years of age. And in Nahar, we got him in at the halfway point once again for depth, and he was pretty good every single time that I used him. I liked him. He can get forward, he can play defense, grabbed himself a goal and 2 assists and 8 clean sheets, only coming in at the halfway point, and yeah, he's pretty solid. Bastian Swiney took a little bit of a knock for a while and was injured, but as you can see, has not gone down in any of the physical stats, but has only gone up, and he's gone up by +2. Ridiculous for a 31-year-old. He's getting +3s and +2s all over the place. As you can see right here, a decent season out of him. I played him mostly in the CDM role, so we're going to probably judge him more on the clean sheets. He's got 5 goals and 7 assists and 13 clean sheets, and he put in a shift every single time that I put him out here. Very reliable, excellent passer of the ball, starting a lot of the attacks. A lot of the stuff that he did, you cannot measure with statistics. He was absolutely gangbusters for me this season. What can I say about Ander Herrera? I love the kid, and as long as I am controlling this career mode, Ander Herrera is going absolutely nowhere. And that is why, because look at this, 90 ball control, 86 dribbling, he's got immaculate long passing, 92 in the short passing. He's got great long shot power, which is finishing at 70, very respectable, and he's going up a little bit in the physical stats. So we take a look at it. Contributed with 13 assists and 6 goals throughout the season. He contributed to 14 clean sheets. Well in Ander Herrera. You are going nowhere. You are the future center mid of this team, and I only wish good things upon you, my son. Next up, Dele Alli, 20-year-old, another great gem, and arguably, you know, England's future in the center mid, going up by +5. Think about that, +5 in a single season. What a steal. I think we only got him for $6 million from Spurs at the start of the season. Maybe he is bang for bang the best buy, with 8 assists, not all that bad in all competitions, and 3 goals. Not getting all too much around there, because you're behind the likes of Wayne Rooney and, you know, Ander Herrera. It's going to be a little bit tough sledding, but you know, he is going to be growing. He's going to be growing as the likes of, you know, Wayne Rooney and Bastian Schweinsteiger slowly fade to old age. We have a very, very suitable replacement in the wings ready to take over. And speaking of great young center mids, I mean, Messi's going to get a lot of the accolades for best purchases, but Ricciardi Balzor was absolutely scintillating at times. The long shots, the long shots, man. And he only grew by +2, but almost up to an 80, and he grew in spots that I really, really enjoyed, especially ball control, dribbling, and crossing, as well as speed and agility. All very, very nice things. We can take a look at his statistics. Going ahead and grabbing himself 4 goals and 5 assists in all competitions. Not all that bad, not all that bad. Yusuf Erdogan, left mid, played mostly in a left back position, going up by +3. He's been okay. I thought very highly of Yusuf Erdogan when he came in. I thought he'd do a little bit better, but he might be a player that we might look to move on in our second season. Adnan Januzaj, we went ahead and brought back because we needed more depth, and he's done okay. He's done okay. Gone up by +4, almost to an 80 rating, which is what you like to see. He's actually been growing very, very well, and as you can see right here, got 6 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. Not all too bad for the youngsters. Only 21 years old, and he's got a lot of potential, so we can see if we can go ahead and grow this youngster. Leroy Sané, as I said, a little bit disappointing. Gone only up by +2, and nothing in the physical or the technical stats. If we take a look at his stats, though, respectable 6 goals and 7 assists in all competitions. Maybe a kid, he's very young, 20 years old, that we loan out, and once again see if we can bring back and start up his growth. Andres Pereira, a guy that we brought back for depth as well, going up by +1, but kind of one more for the future. He only got 2 goals and 2 assists, but those 2 goals and 2 assists were absolutely delightful. Showed flashes this season of what could possibly be in store for us in the future. Lionel Messi, you guys already know, he is our MVP, scoring 27 goals and 5 assists in all competitions. I don't really got to say anything else about him. He's amazing. Wayne Rooney, unfortunately going a little bit down in the physical attributes, but absolutely flying in the technicals, getting +5 in ball control, getting +4 in volleys and curve. Absolutely delightful to see. Basically, once I put him into that CM role, he started increasing in what you need to be as a central midfielder. Romelu Lukaku getting 15 goals in all competitions, going up by +2 after coming in at the midway point, getting +5 in sprint speed, getting +5 in crossing, ball control, dribbling. He is absolutely flying. Only 23 years of age, and he is only going to be better. I I cannot say enough good things about Lukaku. He adds another dimension to our strike force, and it really did feel a lot more complete once he came in. We felt very, very unstoppable at times, and he is going to be absolute imaginations, dreams fulfilled. Just imagine the scenes. Imagine the scenes of him growing up alongside Anthony Martial in that front attack of Manchester United. Whew. And of course, there's the young player of our season, Anthony Martial, growing by +6, +7 in agility, +7 in sprint speed, plus freaking 9 in ball control and dribbling. Incredible. 20 years old. I've already said enough about him. Memphis Depay, much like him in real life, had a little bit of a disappointing season, going up only by +1, not growing in either the physicals or the technicals. Kind of got put to the wayside when we did sign Romelu Lukaku, as you can see already there, but had a half-decent season. 7 goals and 9 assists isn't all too bad. A little bit like Nani-esque from back in the day, but a little bit lighter than that. And I think he does still have massive potential, and he can become someone he could easily become. He has the potential to become the next Cristiano Ronaldo, but he really has to work. He really has to work for it, and we will see what is in store for him in the next season. Blake Anderson we brought in at the midway point, and he's been good in the spots. I really enjoy him on the ball, but I mean, it's going to be hard for him to fit into the squad, to be honest. I just don't know exactly what is his best position. Who does he play ahead of? When he does play, he's great, but I just don't know. I'm just not 100% sold on him. Getting 7 goals in his quick tenure. 7 goals in half a season is actually not all that bad at all, with only 1 assist. But we will see where the future holds for him. Jesse Lingard we kept for loan. We only got 2 goals and 1 assist. We're probably going to be putting him out on loan and see if we can get a little bit of growth out of him. And with that, guys, that is pretty much going to conclude this in-depth squad report for season 1. I know that was kind of long, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. Alright guys, this is part of the episode where I basically give you a sweet little preview of what is in store for season 2 of the Manchester United career mode. Dropping this Saturday. Go ahead, get hyped, mark it on your calendars at 6:30 p.m. We're going to be getting season 2 of Manchester United career mode. And what are we going to do, lads? What are we going to do in season 2? Well, I thought about it long and hard. I think that a lot of you guys really did enjoy the concept of what if, kind of this alternative history of what if Pep Guardiola went ahead and took over Manchester United. And with that, in that same vein, I think and more likely with his appointment at Man City, that Manchester United have really no other course of action. Their hand is really forced, and they have to bring in Jose Mourinho. So we're going to go ahead and do it, guys. I might be eating my words in a couple of weeks when Jose Mourinho's announced as like the new boss of like Real Madrid or someplace crazy. But for now, season 2 is going to be a what if Jose Mourinho took over at Manchester United. And at first I was a little bit hesitant about it, but I am actually more and more hyped because I honestly do feel that Jose has really wanted this job. He wants the legacy. He wanted to be the one to succeed. He wanted to be the one to succeed Sir Alex Ferguson. It's easy to look back on history and say, he should have taken over for David Moyes. But he should have. I mean, he really should have taken over after David Moyes, and his track record isn't the best. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look, and I think it's gonna be a really intriguing season because we're gonna try to mimic what we would do. Jose Mourinho, if you're not his type of player, you're gone, you're out. So we're gonna be moving a lot of players out. We don't know what he's gonna do with the youth system. He has supposedly said, he supposedly sent a love letter saying that he developed more youth, and he does bring in youth at times. If you take a look at Rafael Varane at Real Madrid or Kurt Zouma at Chelsea, he is not adverse. He's not totally adverse to youth, and he can get the best out of players at times. He gave Ronaldo some of his best seasons. It wasn't until he came in and really took Eden Hazard and sat him down and taught him how to be the player that he could be, that he really showed that world-class quality that he had. And maybe he comes in and he can do that with players like Memphis Depay. He can shake it up. But it's going to be interesting. What would the fate be, with players like Lukaku, who he sold before. Juan Mata's already gone, so that's not an issue. But the likes of Daley Blind, Morgan Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, You know, Marcus Rojo, players that are a little bit on the fringes. Felipe Anderson just got brought in. We don't know. Maybe those players move on. Maybe he would embrace them. And what kind of style will he play? But it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to read up on Jose Mourinho. I'm going to read up on his tactics. And I'm going to try to be as realistic, but still have a little bit of fun. You gotta mix it up a little bit. But I'm going to be studying up on Jose Mourinho and try to bring you an in-depth look, you know, an in-depth simulation on what it would be like if Manchester United was managed by Jose Mourinho next season. And of course you might be saying, so are you going to restart the career? No. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the exact roster, what I have now. I'm going to go ahead, write down where all the transfers and all the players that I transferred out and where they went to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make all those transfers that have already happened, keep the roster that we have now. So it's the same roster with Messi, Felipe Anderson, Romelu Lukaku, John Stones. And then I'm going to go ahead and sim it forward in the season, try to duplicate as many things that happened in this season as possible. So we go ahead and we started off pretty much the same as we would if we were starting season 2 in this save, just Jose Mourinho is going to be on the name of stuff. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I am absolutely... My nipples are tickling, guys. My nipples are tickling for Season 2. It is going to be incredible. And we're going to be bringing back an old favorite to Manchester United. And, yeah, we're going to be coming. We're going to be coming. I think under the management of Jose Mourinho, Champions League. That's what we're gunning for. We're going to get redemption in the Champions League. He's a master. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this wrap-up episode of the Manchester United career mode. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it off with a bang as well. Here's a compilation of the best long shots and goals that we had this season, along with a couple of you guys in the showcase at the bottom. Please go ahead, enjoy. Thank you so much, guys, for this incredible first season. I cannot say enough. This career mode has easily garnered me around 2,000 to 2,500 new subs. So I'd like to say thank you to all you new guys who have jumped on to this career mode, who has jumped on to this channel. I got more and more amazing content coming for you guys, amazing new ideas coming out in the future. So go ahead and get hyped. I am going to deliver on every single promise that I can, and the content is just going to get better and better and better. Go ahead, smash that like button right now if you are hyped. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, be weird.